Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be comparing 3 of the top VPNs currently available on the market. And they are this one right here, ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. I've tested out a bunch of different VPNs, and these have come out as the top 3 best available. They're also 3 of the most popular VPNs out there. So I figured I would run through each one and tell you what I like and don't like about each one. Now, starting with ExpressVPN, this is what I would call the best pure VPN. It doesn't have a lot of the extra features or add-ons that some other VPNs have, although recently they have been rolling out some things like a whole bunch of identity theft protection features and a dedicated IP feature. Those things are available right now only in the US, but as time goes on, they'll probably be available in more locations throughout the world. But still, it's pretty clear that ExpressVPN's main focus is the VPN itself, being able to protect your information and your identity and allow you to access content, either streaming content or just websites that are banned or not available in certain areas. ExpressVPN really excels when it comes to that. It's super easy to use. You just go right here into the location tab, click on that, pick a country, you can search for them, you can get all of them right here. You have 105 countries to choose from. So let's say we wanted to connect up to the United States. You could even go over to this arrow right here and pick a specific place for a lot of these. So let's say Miami, click on it, it's selected right there, click the connection button, and in just a second, you're connected up to a server in Miami. Now, if I went to a website, let's say I went to Netflix, I would have access to the US Netflix library, even if I was physically maybe somewhere else in the world. Like right now, I happen to be in Europe. If I went to Netflix, I'd be able to access all the movies and TV shows that are available as if I was in the US. So ExpressVPN is just really good when it comes to being a VPN. And one thing that I really like about Express, as opposed to the other 2 VPNs in this video, Surfshark and Nord, if we go over here to the options and we go to the protocol, there's Lightway. And without getting into all the technical details here, the protocol is a big part of how your computer connects to the VPN. And that includes the security, the encryption, keeping all your data safe, that whole part of it, and also the speed. And Lightway, as opposed to NordVPN and Surfshark, Lightway was built completely by Express themselves. They tailor-made it, and they included in it a bunch of different things that run behind the scenes to keep you more secure, to keep your connection more stable and very, very fast. So this is a big up for ExpressVPN in my opinion, and it's one of the reasons why I tend to use ExpressVPN personally. It tends to be the main VPN that I use myself. Now, if you want to try out Express, or if at any point you want to find out more about these VPNs, I'll have some discounts and more information for you in the description below, so you can check that out at any time if you want to find out a bit more about each of these individually. Now, moving on to NordVPN. This is kind of like the opposite of Express. Whereas Express is probably the best simple VPN option, NordVPN is the best feature-packed, sophisticated VPN option. You're going to get a ton of features, a lot of different customization options, and a lot of different add-ons. So for example, with Nord, you can connect up to a location simply, like I just showed you. In Express, you have the list. You can search for them right here. You have all the countries. With NordVPN, you have 111 countries, but you also have this nice interactive map that you can just go over here and click on a different point to connect to. You also have these specialty servers, which are like special different connection options. So you have double VPN, for example, that will connect you up to 2 different servers before getting you over to the internet. That'll give you an added layer of security, making it even harder for anybody to get through to you and get your personal information. You have a bunch of other stuff here. You have add-ons like Threat Protection Pro, which is a mini antivirus, and this is independent of the VPN. You don't need to have the VPN running for this to work, and you'll get browser protection and ad and tracker blocker and anti-malware features. And this is actually pretty powerful. This has been rated pretty highly in testing, so this is not a bad deal at all. And there's more to Nord. Like I said, full reviews in depth into everything Nord has to offer in the description below. But the gist of it is that NordVPN is feature packed. It's not just a really good VPN, which it is. It's also very fast and secure, but you're getting a lot more as well. So for me, I find it to be a little bit overwhelming. I like a more simple option like Express, but there are a lot of people who love this kind of thing, and if it's your speed, the NordVPN is a really, really good option to go with. Now, the thing about both Nord and Express is that they're not the cheapest options out there. So when it comes to the best budget option, if you're looking for something that won't break the bank, then Surfshark is definitely the way to go. Surfshark is kind of like in the middle between Express and Nord. It's not as complicated, doesn't have as many features as Nord, but at the same time, that makes it not as user-friendly and simple as Express, because they are trying to offer you a few different features here and there, some add-ons on the side, like an antivirus just like Nord, a few other things as well, and you can get all of those at a really cheap price. You see, that's their selling point. This VPN doesn't excel in the areas of Express and Nord when it comes to the VPN itself in terms of its ease of use and its features. Where they really focus on is the price. This is the best budget option, hands down. The premium plan for Surfshark is going to be cheaper than the basic plan for a lot of other VPNs. And another big perk on top of that is that you can cover unlimited devices with one subscription. So with your one subscription, with your one account, you can share that with your friends and family, and an unlimited amount of people can have Surfshark on all their devices. In contrast, with Express, you can put it on 8 devices with one account, and with Nord, it would be 10 devices. So that is a really nice bonus for Surfshark. And if you're on a budget, then I definitely recommend this one right here. So that's a quick rundown of the pros and cons for each of these VPNs. If you want to try any of them out, then I managed to get a hold of a discount for you. So you can find that in the description below, as well as the full in-depth reviews I mentioned. That'll all be there. And if you have anything else you want to know, any more specific questions about one of these VPNs, feel free to leave a comment. I should also mention that they all have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like one and you want to cancel, then within those 30 days, you can just contact them, reach out, and get a full refund, and just try out a different VPN. See if it's your speed, find out what works for you and what you like. So that'll be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.